Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Aries, and it runs from the new moon to the full moon, which is the 21st of January to the 5th of February. So a good shuffle. And then I'm going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. Right, the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. It does seem very challenging from this card. It's like things have gone from bad to worse and from the frying pan and into the fire. I do sense some negative people around you, okay? It's like so-called friends, and they've been shown up for how they really are, okay? And it's been causing you a lot of frustrations, it's been causing you a lot of distress. I also sense there's a lot of kind of sort of conflict around you, a lot of kind of sort of like disagreements. But I also sense this could be like an in-between stage or some kind of transitional period for you. So it could well be that you started something new recently, or you've let go of something recently, and there is a sense that there's some teething pains, some growing pains here, which always comes about when you make big changes. For everybody, it's just a natural occurrence because you start bringing up deep-rooted emotions. So the next card, I mean, the Ten of Swords is the crossing card. It's very much about a lot of healing taking place, and it's very much about the end of one stage, beginning of a new one with the number 10, because number 10 also breaks down to 1. So this is moving from the end of one stage, beginning of a new one. So that's why you're kind of experiencing these kind of sort of frustrations. You've made a lot of changes recently, you've been thinking about changing things, and it does bring about these kind of sort of, these emotions which come to the surface, which you kind of deal with. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got, I've got the Three of Pentacles reversed. Clearly shows there's been some problems here around some kind of security issue. It could also be around money or work or around the home, that kind of thing here, okay? It's also something here about you've had to splash the cash, so you could well have needed some repairs or needed to buy something new here, okay? And it's kind of took its toll, that's what I feel here, okay? And you do feel kind of unstable with what's kind of sort of happened recently. But as I said, there are positive changes on the way. There's something here about facing the dragon or facing the demon here, okay? Facing up to things. And then once you do that, then you kind of open a door to something new and something better. Yeah, absolutely what I just said, okay? The Six of Wands here, which is about victory around a situation. I see this victory wreath, and it's victory being taken from the jaws of defeat. So something you feel is impossible is actually going to become a reality for you. I also see a ring here as well for connections. You might have been looking at a ring recently, or it could even be about more commitment on the way to you. It's most certainly something here about improvements or coming out on top around a work or money situation or some kind of business opportunity that kind of sort of turns in your favour here. The card in the goal position is the Star card. You have this big wish, which you put out to the universe. That's your main goal here, and it could well be around matters of the heart. But there's also other wishes as well. I can see this big star, but also smaller stars as well. So there could be something around money, around work. I think the warning here with this card, which I always get, is there is some leakage. Okay, so your good intentions go out to the universe, but there may be some worry, fear or doubt attached to that, and that just cancels out your wish or delays your wish kind of sort of manifesting. So really, your intentions are good, okay? It's just what follows it up. So there's a sense of the need to work on the fear, the worry and the doubt. Try to get them down as small as possible. I don't think you can never get rid of them completely, but if you get them down by half, then you're kind of, what you want is going to kind of sort of double, or the speed is going to double, okay? So it has a big effect. And the card in the subconscious is the Page of Wands. extremely positive card. Again, there was a lot of work which has been done on yourself. You could well have been looking at some spiritual books or watching spiritual videos, which could, you know, it could be about a number of things. It could be about the afterlife. It could be about self-development. It could be around the tarot cards, psychics, predictions, astrology, you know, just a whole host of things, okay, which it could be. But that's the kind of energy which I get here. And I also see a dove here, and I sense you've been seeing signs, or you're going to start seeing more signs, which could be in the form of repeated numbers, synchronicities. There's growth and expansion here. There is a delay. This is on the way, this victory, but there is a delay. There always is, okay. It's like you want to manifest £10,000, and it doesn't normally, this is just an example, it doesn't normally, it can do, show up the next day. Sometimes it takes time, and it starts coming towards you, or you start going towards it, or you meet halfway. The advice card here is shown by the Justice card in the reverse position. There is a strong sense of injustice here, okay. Something may have gone against you recently, which could be legal or official. But what I get is elephant in the room. You know, often I look for my glasses everywhere and I realise I'm wearing them, or I look for that pen that I find behind my ear. So there's some wool over your eyes, and, you know, smoke and mirrors perhaps, and it's just clearing that really, and just gaining more clarity around this situation. On the outside, I've got the Strength card reversed. You probably feel a little bit weak. You know, there's a strong sense a lot of things have been thrown at you recently because you've made these changes. You decide to make these changes. A lot of things have been thrown up, and you may feel weak, but in fact you are stronger. Yeah, it's not a weakness because a lot of things have been thrown at you. It's kind of because you've decided to be strong that all these things are starting to be thrown at you. Okay, it's a sign of positive change. It's like weakness being strength really here for you. I do see like an admirer here, or someone watching you from afar. They could be looking at your social media or drive-bys, because you're all colourful here. Okay, this person is shown to be in grey. You've got a lot more going for you than they have. So the best thing here is for you to put on your glad rags and just get on with things and enjoy yourself. And then what's yours will start coming towards you. Your hopes and your fears are shown by the Seven of Wands reversed. You may fear that all these frustrations are going to just carry on and just go on and on and on. Where your hope is they are going to subside and they are going to dissolve. They are. I mean, it's very clear. This is the natural occurrence of things. This is what happens, okay. 100% they're going to, as long as you carry on. Okay, if you go back, of course they won't, but the overall feeling from the reading is you're just going to carry on. Nothing's going to stop you now. The next card is the outcome card, which is the Devil card. Yeah, a lot of things will be kind of sort of thrown up, and there's a lot of, you know, inner demons, which I was also getting here, okay, and it's come out here. So you'll face these things, but it's never going to be any more than what like you can handle, okay. And you must remember it's a sign of positive change, like a plane going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. It's a sign of positive change here for you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Thank you.